All right, summer is here, but it's never too early to start learning a new skill.
Especially one that can help you jumpstart a new career without that big price tag that comes with college. We all know about that. Well, our own Anthony already is live at AmSkills Regional Training Center. This is in Newport Richie, and AA, this is the only program of its kind in the country, right?
It is not only is it the only kind in the country, they have set up in 3 counties, and they're telling me they're trying to open up a couple of more because it has gone over so well. But to tell me and you guys a little more about what's going on here, I have Trevor Charlton. Trevor, it looks incredible what's going on here. It's a lot of hands-on experience, right?
Right, absolutely. This is it's an apprenticeship which leads into skilled trades in manufacturing. We also run a pre-apprenticeship for youth that are still in high school, and there's a very strong focus on hands-on. We initially introduced the students to working with hand tools and working with different materials. That's very important for when they go onto machines and they understand how different materials react. The next step is to go on to manual machines, and we introduce them to manual turning and manual milling. And then we start to introduce them to CNC equipment.
Who is this for? I mean, if I'm going to college, if I'm not going to college, who is this for?
It's actually for both, because there's a desperate shortage of skilled trades within manufacturing. But many manufacturers will also tell you that the graduates that come out of university don't have the hands-on experience.
Oh, okay.
So it's really good for both those that want to go into craft trades, and it's great for graduates that want to gain some practical experience. Makes them better engineers at the end of the day.
And I understand that the student that we have here, he's a college student that's...
He is, and he was actually one of our first students, was Joran, and he started with us in 2015. He went through the pre-apprenticeship. He's joined a company in St. Pete, and he works part-time for them, but he's also going to St. Pete College as well.
All right, guys. Hey, when we come back, maybe they'll let me get some hands-on experience. They said 80% hands-on. That's right up my alley, because back in college when I was studying the books, that's all I learned is how to do it, not how to actually apply what I was learning.
Yeah, very good.
You know what? I love your interview's accent. I feel like I was in his home country, either UK or Ireland, just last week. Very charming. I could listen to him all day.
Trevor, where are you from?
I'm from Northern England originally.
Northern England. He's from Northern England.
Yeah, very cool. All right, thanks, AA.
Not much into woodworking, but I could listen to that guy every day.
Yeah. Tell me, what about levelers and math? No, just keep talking. That's good. It's a very nice voice.
Well, summer is here, but it's never too early to start learning a new skill.
Especially one that can help you jumpstart a new career without the big price tag that comes with college. Our own Anthony already is live at AmSkills Regional Training Center. This is in Newport Richie, and AA, this is the only program of its kind in the country.
That's right, Marco, and you know some other states are trying to mimic this because it is going over so well. But let me bring in one of the students to tell you, because, you know, I've been here for a little more than an hour, but Joran, you have been here for a while. You are a student here, but you're also in college. Tell me, what drew you to coming out and doing something like this?
Well, first, it was the hands-on application that I really liked, that really was attractive to what I believe that's a good, engineer.
Now, you're also in college as well. What's the end game here? Let's show some video of some of the things that that goes on here. But what's the end game for you once you graduate both college and the AmSkills?
Well, basically, my end game is to fully graduate college with a degree and also have hands-on training and application. To have that, AmSkills really does excel in that hands-on application, and it will look very good on employers and people who want to hire me later on.
I know I know you've been here for the whole time, for the 3 years. Let's show a graphic of some of the things that people can expect here. Now, it's 80% hands-on training. That's what I love the most, because for me, I feel like I got to get my hands on if I'm going to learn. Now, also another thing is local manufacturer tours. So other than being in the classroom, they also take you out and they show you some of the manufacturers, some of the jobs that you're going to do. They have preparation for job interviews as well. And I think that is really key, because once you learn everything, you also need to learn how to interview well. And then paid apprentice placement. So they're putting money in your pocket after you're learning the skills here. So this is a really good program. They have it in 3 counties. Go to WFLA.com for more information. information.
All right, AA, thanks so much. Very important stuff happening out there.
Now, where in the Bay is AA? Anthony Allred is learning some specialized skills this morning.
All right, we are talking about shop class on steroids, right, AA?
That's right, Meredith. You stole my line right there. So to not delay this anymore, I want to bring in Tom McDonald to tell me a little more. I know we're up in Newport Richey right now, and you have classes in 3 counties right now. But tell me about the program and who are these students?
Well, we're actually, again, a European-style apprenticeship training program, which is really going, if you look across the country right now, there's a tremendous amount of need for manufacturing jobs. And apprenticeships is a way to get hands-on skills as well as work experience. So what you're seeing here is some of our students who are learning the very basic hands-on skills, soldering, electronics, converting standard to metrics, and those type of things. So that these are the very basic, which most of our kid and young adults just don't have that in today's world.
And it's high school and college, right? But high school, and after high school.
Actually, it's high school, yes, college, as well as veterans as well.
Now, I see you got some other areas here. Let's talk about some of the things that if people sign up for the classes, what else will they get to do?
Well, what's great about this program is a lot of these young adults don't really know what they want to do in life. So this not just teaches them the hands-on, but they get to explore different career tracks, such as mechatronics, which is what you're seeing here, which is hydraulics, pneumatics, and those type of things. So they get to explore mechatronics, industrial maintenance, CNC machining, and tool and die makers and others. So they kind of get to figure out what it is they want to do.
Let me bring in a graphic to show you guys some of the other things that they also have to offer here. Now, one of the most impressive things that I saw was 80% hands-on training. That is definitely something that I can use. And they also have local manufacturers tours. So not only do you get to go into class and you get hands-on, they are taking you out to see and experience what you will do in the real world. They also have preparation for job interviews. That's something I think is really valuable to people because you need to know how to interview. And they also have paid apprentice placements. So not only are they going to teach you, but they're going to help you get a job where it is going to pay you money. So Tom, I see this area right here too. We've got a lot of other things going on as well. This is what do we
These
have?
are actually a lot of the projects that they do, but what you see there is actually a 3D printer.
Oh, okay. So, hey guys, got a lot going on, and in the next half hour, we'll show you just a little bit more what's so great about this place.
All right. Seems like everything's great about it. Thanks, AA.
All I know is I see a 3D printed scorpion and I want to learn more. All right. Well, and now, where in the world or where in the Bay is AA? Anthony Allred is back in school this morning.
So, Anthony, this is a class for people who would like to work with their hands, right?
That's right, Gail and Meredith. I got to say that, yeah, it is for people who are already out of school. The first time for me, back in school didn't go so well, but I need to get to a lot of things here. Let me bring in Tom McDonald. He's the executive director. This is a class for people that if you need something to do, hands-on experience is what you're offering.
Absolutely. For people who just don't know what they want to do, or maybe they have a son or a daughter at home who's over 18 or under 18 and don't know what to do, we're here to help them figure that out.
I see we've got a lot of students here. Tell me, what are they doing and what can people learn?
Well, earlier we showed you how they do the hands-on. Next thing, they progress into the more advanced manual machining. So they're working on manual lathes, manual mills, drill mills, drilling and those kind of things.
This looks familiar to me from when I was in school.
Yeah, which is not in a lot of schools anymore. So we're kind of bringing that back to help them teach those skills that just aren't being taught anymore.
And then what else?
And as we move over, then they get into more advanced things, of CNC machining, where if you're good at computers or if you're a veteran who worked with computers and things like that, we teach you the programming on how to program the machines to cut parts and things like that for manufacturing.
I like that it's hands-on, but tell me, Tom, what is it going to cost me and how long do I have to take the course?
Well, one thing is we run this program as if you're coming to work. We're vetting it for our manufacturers, so it's 400 hours, which is 4 months, and it's only $2,000. We do have financial aid. We're here to help get people jobs.
Now, two things you wanted to make sure people knew before we get out of here.
Number one, we actually have this coming Saturday. We have a career workshop. If anybody'd like to try it out for themselves, come this Saturday starting at 1 p.m. here in Pasco County. They get to try it out, learn about the program, and also we have an adult program starting on July 23rd.
And the apprenticeships as well.
Well, yes, once they finish this program, we then place them in jobs, and they actually start an apprenticeship in a paid position at our local companies.
Hey guys, there is a lot going on here, and no reason to at least come and try it out this Saturday. It's up here in Pasco County, so I'm going to send it back to you guys. But for now, I'm Anthony Allred and Newport Richie. Anthony Allred, News Channel 8.
Looks like fun.